Hi everyone, so the question that we're going to look at in this video is going to be a words in context question, which is asking you to look at the choices and pick which word best fits the context of the passage. So let's take a look. So we have this little passage here and we have our options. So what we want to be thinking about with these questions is both what these words mean as well as if they fit in the context of the passage. Both the definition has to fit and the context of the passage needs to fit correctly. So we can't just choose a word based on what it means. It has to specifically apply to the context that we have here. So looking at the passage, we're talking about a former astronaut, and it says that although she doesn't have a definite idea of when it might happen, she blanked that humans will someday need to be able to live in other environments than those found on Earth. Okay, so just thinking about some general ideas that we have here. So it says, first of all, we have the word although. So we want to think about this kind of contrast that we're setting up here. And she doesn't have a definite idea of when something might happen, but she blanked that humans will someday need to be able to live in other environments. Okay, so we're talking about kind of a condition here, if you want to think about it that way. So she's not really sure, but she believes that something will be needed in the future. Okay, so looking at our options here, just going down the list using process of elimination, which ones might we be able to eliminate? So we have demands. Thinking about demands, does demands make sense in this context? Maybe not so much. Doesn't really say that she's demanding something will happen because she doesn't know. So definitely not A for this one. Looking at B, speculates. Now, speculates does generally mean that someone doesn't know something, but they, think that it might be true. So we'll leave that one open for now. What about C, doubts? So with C, she says that they think humans will someday need this thing. So saying that she doubts it will happen doesn't really make sense here because she thinks it will happen. So not C. And then lastly, we have D, establishes. Now with D, establishes might make sense just based on the definition that, it's something that she's saying. But does it fit the context here of something that she thinks will happen? Not so much. So then we get rid of D, which leaves our answer as B. And the answer here is B.